Would a mystery thriller movie shot entirely through a phone and computer screen work? Missing is the 2023 kinda sorta but not really sequel to 2018's Searching. It was directed by Nicholas D. Johnson, who also worked as an editor on Searching, and Will Merrick, who, from what I'm aware of, is his first time with a directing credit for a feature-length film. The film also stars Storm Reid as the lead and Nia Long as her mother. So, this film follows June, Storm Reid, mostly through her computer screen as she tries to investigate and solve the mystery of her mother's disappearance while on a romantic trip to Colombia. Starting off with the positives of this film, and I won't lie, most of what I have to say is going to be positive. It had a great set of characters with a really great lead performance that was very captivating the whole time through. The movie also had me locked in the whole time, looking for clues and different Easter eggs on the different screens throughout, while I tried to solve the mystery right alongside of the main character June. It also had a really solid collection of side characters that we got introduced to, with the main one in particular, Javier, stealing the show and being my favorite part of the whole movie. The movie had lots of twists and turns every few minutes also, and while that can be distracting and messy sometimes in films, I feel that it really worked to this one's advantage and left me constantly shocked and wanting more of what I was seeing. The constant turning of the plot is the number one reason why I love this film so much, honestly. One thing that I would say I was nervous for going into this movie is the fact that it was shot entirely through a screen. But I actually believe that this time around that added a distinct flavor to this movie and was handled very nicely by the director duo we had. It made this film feel more real life, as in the fact that I felt like I was plunging myself into this real life news story, this real life ordeal, and that I wasn't even watching a movie at times. Overall, mostly positive, and I don't really have many things bad to say about this movie, if anything bad at all. When it does come to the negatives of this movie, all I can really say is that it wasn't perfect, I guess. I mean, the only thing that could hold this movie down for me, and probably end up will in my overall score, is that I don't see there being a lot of rewatch value in it. It doesn't have that flair that can make an all-time classic, and because it's a mystery movie, I already know what's going to happen, so I don't know how many times I'd like to put this in and watch it again. But then again, that's not what it needs to be. It doesn't need to be this all-time classic. It's just trying to be a really good mystery thriller with its own special flavor to it, and I think it 100% did that. In fact, my biggest negative from this film isn't even the film itself, it was my theater experience, because a little bit of story time. I had 4 girls behind me in the theater, and they were screaming and yelling the whole time, and pass the popcorn, and moving seats, and getting up, and leaving, and coming back. And at one time, one of the girls' phones went off, and she answered it in the theater, a FaceTime call, talked for about 2 minutes, and then took a picture of the screen to show her friend what she was watching. So yeah, that might be the only thing holding this movie back for me, was the experience because of the people in it. Overall, I'd give this movie a solid 8 out of 10 score. This is now my favorite movie of the year, beating out Knock at the Cabin Door. I'd say if you get the chance to go see this in the theaters, do it, but it's definitely a movie that will be just as effective for you if you watch it at home on streaming. Either way you plan to see it, I highly recommend that you do it at some point this year. Also, as for my personal collection, it's not something I'm dying to add right away. As I said, I don't see a lot of rewatch value in it, but I wouldn't complain if one day I end up owning this on physical media. Thank you for watching my review, and I hope you enjoyed. If you liked what you saw here and want to see more movie review, movie rankings, or just movie talk in general in the future, make sure to leave a like and hit the subscribe button to be notified for more content I may put out in the future. Also, don't forget that everything in this video has been my opinion. I have mine, and you have yours, and that's okay. But I'd love to hear about yours, so make sure to leave it in the comments below, and I'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day.